Hey Denver, Mayor Hancock here. It's now time for Friday Mail with the Mayor. We are coming at you from the new Selfie Museum at 1525 Market Street. You have got to come check this place out. 1525 Market Street, new Selfie Museum. It's only been open for like 3 weeks, and I've been here for 30 minutes, and I'm exhausted from how much fun we've had walking around here, checking out this new attraction in downtown Denver. 1525 Market Street, the new Selfie Museum. Come down here and check it out. You will absolutely have a ball, I promise you that. I want to thank the owners for allowing us in and checking out this new spot and being able to film our Friday Mail with the Mayor from here. Before we jump into the mail from this week, I want to thank Denver City Council for joining my administration in passing the new Tobacco 21 law that we have in the city of Denver. It does two things. One, it requires you to be 21 to buy any tobacco product, whether it's an e-cigarette, cigar, whatever, anything of tobacco product in Denver, you must be 21 years or older. The second, and maybe equally as important, is that retailers that now sell tobacco products have to be licensed. It's our way of helping to hold retailers accountable and making sure our young people don't get their hands on tobacco products. We are finding way too many of our young people using tobacco products, and it's increasing the number of young folks who are becoming chronically ill from tobacco products. And so we are excited. I want to thank City Council for taking this step with us and making a very important decision, policy decision, on behalf of the health of all young people in Denver, Colorado. I did receive a letter from Daniel Pearson, and he wrote, "Listen, I've seen a lot of news coverage concerning the efforts to reduce high rates of traffic fatalities we are currently experiencing. I'd like to point out 3 areas of traffic safety that I think are not getting enough attention. Number 1, window tint enforcement. As a bicyclist, he said he's noticed a lot of vehicles with tinted windows. It's dangerous because the driver's vision is impaired and I can't see if they notice me. The second one is red light synchronization. According to the AAA or AAA, red light deaths are at a 10-year high. If the lights were synchronized so that traffic driving near the speed limit didn't have to stop every light, you will see less accidents going forward. Sign distraction is another issue, the third issue that he points out. Denver used to have a sign code that prohibited flashing lights and moving signs. There are some areas in town that look as bad as Las Vegas." Well, Daniel, I'm going to do my best to try to dig on each of those issues for you. First of all, we do synchronize our lights. There are some signals that are too outdated and they don't handle the technology to be as synchronized. But there are a lot of factors that go into our light signal synchronization. One is the nature of the intersection, and the second one, of course, is the demand at that particular light, whether it's left, right turn, and through traffic and what have you. But the signals are synchronized. We are working throughout the city to upgrade all of our signals throughout the city of Denver to reflect current technology. But know that these signals are being replaced on a rolling basis, and we are working to keep all of our signalization, particularly synchronization, up to standard. Sign distraction. Denver does have a zoning code, and we do have controls in place to control the flashing and blinking and fluctuation of light. Code does allow for electric signs with the limit that those signs flash or fluctuate no more than one time per hour. In some cases, signs have been installed illegally, and we do enforce. We can't keep up with all. It's a pretty big city. But if you see a sign that may be out of code, call 311 and let's get out there and test it so you can help us with the enforcement. And then finally, the tinting of windows. This is a very technical aspect, but there are only law enforcement allow for some exemptions to this. But really, it's about no automobile outside of law enforcement is allowed to tint their window to wear less than 27%